preparation for the Aceh.
Oh yeah. Pullman.
That's right. I've not seen anything like this. The whole hotel was flooded afterwards. So I think you had left already, just in time. In the Pullman hotel.
Lift?
Yeah, the lift and even the staircase, everything was flooded. They must have had some. But you had left, the president left. Just 10 minutes later, everything was flooded.
There's no in the media, the news.
No, nothing. That's
They
why
really hotel closed it.
And all the donors have gotten together, performed, contributed, and helped with the reconstruction of Aceh. And I think the president very much liked it. He became quite engaged, and it was very nice to also very kind of you to attend.
Because the governor absent as well, had to go on behalf of him.
It was very kind. And it was also interesting, I think, to hear the president talk about his personal engagement with Aceh. I think it's not just the reconstruction, of course, but the whole peace and reconciliation part of Aceh. I think that is very important to him. And he mentioned a little bit his contribution to Myanmar as well.
Sometimes blazing in disguise after disaster.
Yes.
So this situation, the political, everything can come and have time for reconciliation each other after the disaster. And we thank you for supporting from the international community, especially for the World Bank, to support this. Now we hope you could support us in Jakarta.
That's why we're here.
We have talked in when still campaign time. Yeah.
That's right. And we've been following your activities with great interest, and want to congratulate you on everything you've achieved in such a short time already. That's very impressive.
Yeah, but we still not yet have reached our goal.
No, of course not.
There's still many to do.
No, there are many things to do, and but we've been very impressed by your high standards and energy that you've put in this. It's very impressive to see that, and I think it's also great to see the popular support for that.
We don't have other choice. That's the problem. Only one option. We have to succeed. If not, it is very dangerous not only for the economy, but also for the political. You know, when the people, it's like the emotion bank of emotion. When the people put their hope on us, they believe we could do many things. You know, people will become disappointed when their perception and the reality is not mixed together. That's the problem. What the politician or all politicians or friend told us about, when governor and the vice governor failed to accomplish this job, not only danger the Jakarta is the hope of the Indonesian. Because when we told the people, if you fought for the clean, transparent, and professional politician to be your leaders, you could expect more than you desire. If we fail, so they said, there's no use. Even you're clean, transparent, you're still the same. If you're poorer than before, maybe they will think it's better fought for the corrupt one. If we still got something, that is very dangerous. That's what they call what we have done in Jakarta. We have transformed the whole Indonesian political.
Exactly. I think we are as a multilateral international institution. We're not involved in politics, but we have a lot of people who come to us and ask and want to understand Indonesia better. And I think everybody has noticed that you have managed to change the whole dynamics in Indonesia. That you are setting a standard that I think we've seen in other countries as well, where local leaders come and set performance standards and then are held accountable to that and then get re-elected on the basis of that. We've seen that in Brazil. I think we talked about that last time. In other countries, and I think you're setting a very good model.
And the other side is we are very Aki, got staff in Jakarta. The average is, I think, smart capability is above the average staff in the whole Indonesia. This is Jakarta. That's the advantage of Jakarta, I think. That's why we talk everything. They understand and they could do better than us. And that's the lucky, I think. I introduced Hassan is the assistant for economy. Pristono is our transportation department, chief of transportation. Mr. Sony is responsible for the intelligent transportation system. We want to make this smart city for, he's responsible for this. His office, maybe you have to visit his office in Abdul Muiz. We have the whole system to control the road, but not yet all. Like traffic light, we just only have a 35 point in Jakarta. When I come to this office, I just need 25 minutes now. He helped me to turn the light green, all the green.
The green way.
Yeah. But this morning has a little bit problem. You know what happened? Some motorcycles just keep crossing without the rule. That's why we have to stop. And comes a little bit traffic jam. I could imagine in front of us the green light is too long. Well, that's problem. The opposite queue too long because we could not miss this.
Yeah, because preemption.
Yeah, that's the problem. And the police have to let them go. That's why we have to wait. That's why a little bit 5 minutes late. If the driver accident, we could directly very fast.
But these days, 5 minutes late is on time.
Yeah. I go to the toilet first. It is on time, 7:30, but I met some people like to wait for me in front of the door. They know I came here 7:30, that's why they wait in front of the door. So it's very easy to meet me, to say some words, and give me a letter. And this guy is, Mr. Rudy, is civil works here. Public works chief. Just appointed last month.
Congratulations.
And Mr. Varu Rosi, he's expert in water management, and river. I think the same with from Malaysia. Yeah, we have met him.
So he's working here for the Papua you met last time, because he's our water management specialist. George Soraya is managing the Department of Infrastructure and Environment right now, and Joseph Basnet is our operations manager.
Mr. Tris Biantara, he is my university, alumni from Trisakti University. So our rector, met the rector, and they decided to send one license official to help me to be to help what the university could support me. And they put him. He is a transportation expert, and he lived along more than 10 years in Netherlands. He's a college lecturer. But now, Mr. Governor has a plan to appoint him as a commissioner. I said, no, I don't have a staff for that. But the governor said he has a good relation with Hong Kong transportation, Singapore transportation, so more easy to make a connection. That's the governor decision. We never, nobody acknowledged the signature of the vice governor. Governor. We just support the governor for administration, to make a decision. For economic, Mr. Hassan helped me many things. Good idea. He has good experience. Mr. Hassan is a former central government staff. the former governor invite him
Yes, with the local
to the Jakarta. Yeah.
So as I said, we've been very impressed by how much you've been able to achieve so far, even in a short time, and by your ambitions and aspirations here.
Yeah, sometimes ambition is good. Isn't it?
It's also very good to shake up things a little bit.
Yeah, what we want to plan now is to clean all the river in the whole Jakarta. We believe when you do this job, we cannot do this partially. We have to do the whole. That's the Jakarta problem. Always you just do partially. It's not good. And we have a plan in the city, talk to Mr. Farul Rozi, we want to have a Selat Strap, the design of the bottom of the river. We need like a Selat Strap.
Yes.
Selat Strap, you know, like in Kuala Lumpur, in Singapore. And so the water could clean. And the other side, we need to make the whole Jakarta river is like for a wastewater management. You could imagine, we have a 13 major river in Jakarta, abundance of water. But on the other side, we lack of the resources of the water, resources for fresh water.
Yeah.
That's very,
Yes.
it's very ridiculous. Every time raining, flood everywhere. But another side, even in the rainy season, our home could stop the fresh water. But they said, oh, this is the flood cover or reservoir. That's why we have to clean. How come? That's why my house, I put the rainy, become like a rainwater harvest. I put a tank. Yeah, I just want to, yeah. We have to do something with no water, we still have water from.
Exactly. And one of the amazing statistics here in Jakarta is also that you have this big metropolis, lots of wealth, lots of shopping malls, but only 2% of the households are connected to sewerage. So very, a big agenda still to be done for water waste management.
It's just only 2% now for wastewater from the household.
We plan to increase that.
20. Become 20%.
Additional 20%. So we will be 24% at 2070.
Wow, too long. 2017.
And then you have the plans for bringing bulk water, right? So the
Yeah, this is planned from the central government.
It's,
They keep on changing.
But it's so complicated because you have so many jurisdictions involved. So
They keep on changing. Initially, we had this PPP concept.
yes.
Using pipe. The study's there, everything's there, and then all of a sudden they say, okay, we will use the existing canal, improve it. So we don't really know which one. But the bottom line for Jakarta is when can we receive 10 cubic per second? Because we need it to really achieve this MDGs.
So one where this, I mean, it's a good illustration, I think, of something where the infrastructure constraints are very pressing. Everybody wants it. There's a solution, but it's very difficult to get the coordination done. And even if you are a very powerful governor in a very important city, it's so difficult to get all the different players to come together. And we find this in many different projects that we're supporting, that the coordination is very difficult to just bring all the players together.
That's one of the reasons why the government said, okay, quickly do this giant seawall, then we can have our own more sustainable water
But even that
resource.
seawall will take 20, 30 years.
20 years.
He wanted to start at least 2015.
Also, what people say is, particularly about this PPP project, right, that there has been so much talk about it, so many lists, but nothing has really happened. I think there's only been one energy plant in central Java, and no other PPPs have happened. That it's very important to have some signature project, something just to symbolize the project.
How about the Bogor?
Progress can be made.
Bogor Lake.
Yeah, we
Have another plan now.
we talked with Pak Dahlan Iskan
Mhm.
plans to set up a joint venture company between Bayberman and BBND to set up a company for later on selling water.
Yeah, Darling Sam is the
Yes, yes, yes.
enterprise
Yes,
minister.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yes.
He has a plan to join this central government enterprise with our local
Local
enterprise to set up a company
Mhm.
to
For water delivery.
Yes,
develop the big
big lake.
lake in the Bogor area
Uh-huh.
for water and water supply to this company.
So this would be different from Jatinangor, right? This would
Different,
be
different.
separate, yeah.
More short
Shorter.
Shorter.
distance shorter
Uh-huh.
than
We are,
the Jatiluhur.
we're tired of it.
Yes, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah.
Perhaps also to control the water down from Bogor.
Yes,
one of the-
So, so it's part of the whole
Mhm.
watershed management
Yeah.
and controlling water to come to Jakarta as well.
It makes
So that's,
sense, yeah.
it does make sense, it's just that how fast that can be done as well.
Yeah. But it's more easy for us to, to manage the existing river in
Correct.
Jakarta.
Sure.
That's why it's very important if we could develop a wastewater management project,
Yes.
IPARE. So
Are
it's
you-
more easy to do this.
Are you still pursuing the idea of the tunnel that we talked about, the multi-purpose tunnel that can be served like in Malaysia, both for
Yeah.
water and maybe also even for transport?
Yeah, yeah. But the transport is maybe for MRT, but our design for MRT is not for ducting and for wastewater management. All we want now is have to another study. We want a deep tunnel for MRT, also a ducting, and also for the wastewater management.
So,
The first time they think to be a toll road
yes.
in the deep tunnel, but after we talked many times, we think it's better for the MRT, not for the toll road, but for all
The
for
MRT, yes.
MRT.
Mhm. But then a multi-purpose tunnel that can also serve in case of flooding.
Yeah.
Like in
No, not for
just for
flooding.
transport.
Yeah, because I think the slope is not easy. Different with the Malaysia. Malaysia is from
Little bit higher.
very deep high to the lowest. You could imagine you have to develop a very big reservoir
Correct.
under the ground. I think very difficult.
The low
Yeah,
line.
you have to use a very big capacity pump to pump the
Yes.
sea. I think it's not easy. I think it's better we use like a waduk fluid, If you could make this waduk fluid to become a big wastewater plant, and we could use that become a reservoir. So we're trying now to clean all the river to make it clean first. That's why we need many equipment to maintain the river. We could not do this partially or in 5 years or 10 years. If we need on the big river, we put the equipment there. Every day just keep working to maintain the river, especially in the Muara
Up downstream.
downstream, especially downstream.
Just thinking on this sewerage, because I think what is needed, because knowing Indonesia, this plan of sewerage has been for a long, long time. I think the challenge is actually to put a very strong investment up front now and really work together with the central government, because this is something that the central government also have responsibility, not only here but also all over the world.
That's why I understand that.
Yeah.
That's why some said our governance better be a president next year to accomplish all Jakarta problem. The local government could not
Yeah.
solve.
But I understand Cipta Karya, has the program to actually work in Jakarta as well. It's just that sometimes I think if we can work closely with also Cipta Karya, the program itself for Jakarta is very strong. So, and they were willing to put some financing, as I recall. But then the challenge is about lands, about all the other parts of alignment that needs to be prepared by the local government.
We realized about this problem.
Yeah.
That's why now we try to develop as many we can, the lower cost apartment. We will try to do this because we want to move the people, the placement of the people live in the riverbank. That's what the Cipta Karya could not move fast
Correct.
to revitalization of the river.
Yes.
The problem is we have decided we don't want just to remove the people without providing them the lower cost apartment. And now, start from this year, we will develop many to help the Cipta Karya. I think Pak Rudi, we need to invite the Cipta Karya and the World Bank to sit together. We believe what you said. What we have to do is the big investment in front. We could not do this partially. How it's better directly.
Yeah.
So you calculate how much the cost, how much the central government could contribute, and from our budgeting and from the World Bank. So we could sit together to calculate. But the same, we believe now is we have to do this in front and complete all of the project. We could not only one river and no wastewater management. It's better to do it maybe in 5 years, everything complete.
I think it would be very good if we can have that meeting.
Yeah.
Perhaps I could discuss.
Mr. Hassan, I think he got in charge to invite Cipta Karya PU. Mungkin yang dishub ikut supaya perhubungan juga mesti ikut ya. Dari mereka harus ikut.
Sure.
Coming back to this issue on sewer system, I think maybe you're aware that
Everybody could speak Indonesia? Yeah, speak Indonesia.
Saya bisa.
Mr.
Pak
Stefan,
George,
later.
Pak George,
70%.
Pak George sudah lama.
Iya, bagus sekali. No.
Anyway, it's okay.
Sometimes the people that suggest speak Indonesia is better, no need to find the words, use a translator. But sometimes the translator, we think, some of the translator is too slow.
They couldn't understand.
We can speak in mixed languages. But
Yeah, mixed
languages.
So it's better to speak directly, it's better.
Speak
The important you understand what I mean.
It's like,
No, speak English.
Yeah.
Not, his English is good. His English is good.
sure, I know.
Jadi Pak George kita sudah siapkan JICA.
Ngomong Inggris aja, Pak.
Inggris apa lagi?
English better. No, translator. Speak English aja.
Saya speak in English, yeah.
Yeah, so JICA has finalized the master plan,
Yes.
as you know, for
Yes.
sewer.
Yes,
And then they've identified 14 zones.
yes.
And out of 14, we have agreed to develop the first batch, which are 2 zones.
Yes,
And one of the zones will be approached with PPP.
yes.
There's coming a very big issue about how we should invest in the piping. So I think this would be the area where we could talk to Cipta Karya
Yes,
about
yes.
the provision for the piping. We could also put some money from the
Sure,
down.
sure.
But then on the treatment plant, then we can do that on the PPP scheme.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you've heard
Yeah.
about it. And this is, governor, Pak Governor has pushed this. 20% could be achieved immediately, quickly. And
We actually, our council, we work extensively in China on sewerage system in many of the big cities. And I think one of the area, which is expert in this field, so he would be able to look into it and perhaps even start to discuss about what options that we could do. Because China got, in the last 10, 15 years, the bank has been extremely involved in improving the quality of the water in the river in many cities of China.
Yeah, that's correct. If I may, I've actually seen the master plan of JICA. My initial reaction to that is very good, but you have to be more ambitious. Because the master plan is a 40-year plan.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Vice government doesn't want
40 years too old.
too long.
And you cannot stay for 40
I
years.
don't know, still here or not.
To your children.
40 years. If I like my grandfather, I still alive. My grandfather now is 88 years old. It's still okay. But people couldn't do it.
Yeah, sure.
The problem with sewerage and river cleanup is that if you do 20% infrastructure, you don't get 20% benefit because pollution just flow everywhere. So you actually have to be very ambitious and cover quickly. When you cover 60-70%, then you start to see real changes. And what we've found out, and what the Chinese, for example, are doing, is that they don't go zone by zone. It's a whole city, and they make extensive use of tunnels and jacking technologies. If you go to Shanghai right now, they're doing a massive program of not tunneling but underground ducting, big, maybe 7-8 meters ducts, crisscrossing underneath the river to allow them to start to manage wastewater on both sides. And they're doing it very quickly.
And I understand that in Shanghai you are doing the project directly with the municipality.
Yes,
That's correct.
Yeah, so you don't need to go through all these problems with central government.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. So then we
We
have
can follow that path.
We could.
Because otherwise Pak Ahok will be upset if we can't reach the 60-70%.
But the challenge also, sorry.
But you know, we have already the mechanisms
Okay.
under the floods project. All the mechanisms are there, all the legal structures are there. So you can just replicate that. One of the reasons why it took so long for the floods project
We
is
can try it. Definitely.
under the floods project, we spent 2-3 years just changing the law.
Right.
But the law is changed.
Yes.
So now you can just replicate the same structure, the same funds mechanism, and so on to do this. So there are many ways of doing this. We're also doing something something like this in Ho Chi Minh, also river cleanup, and that's with the central government. So I think the mechanics of it we can work out, but we need to be a bit more ambitious, as I said, and start looking at how you can connect the other 12 zones. So you have zone 1 and 6, which is
Let's sit together and then discuss which one. Then
Sure.
try to be more ambitious to target for
Yeah, I think like this. I think maybe next week you arrange a meeting.
Okay.
We have decided which section we have to do when all the people could know. We find out one area. We have a 13 river. Then we find out cari satu section yang bisa kita itu.
I think just because this is such an important issue, not only for Jakarta, for Indonesia on sewer, two things I have learned. One is the need of also central government has a special interest. So it's not, you are not alone on this.
Yeah.
Central government wants to ensure that something is working on sewer because they also have plans. I think it's important from the provincial government to actually talk to the Ministry of Finance as well about this arrangement that you say direct working relationship with the cities. And I think Agus will listen to you. Apparently.
I was want to be.
If it's still
But it's not yet gone, so we still can meet him.
Agus is okay.
Yeah, but I think, and I think Pak Joko Kirmanto have a special
Yeah.
interest on this
Yeah.
subject. What I suggest to do, we can call up a meeting together. For example, on your side with Cipta Karya and ourselves, and perhaps we can even look into opportunity of some team here to go and look into the China experiences, for example, Shanghai or anywhere. The World Bank has been working for many years. with that.
we
Pak
can see,
Rosi.
we can see that in the YouTube. So
Oh, YouTube.
let's sit
But
together
see, you
and-
can
Now see from YouTube for me, not for him. He has to go. For me to have a time.
But you cannot
The
have
father
leadership.
have to go there.
Yeah.
Go
They
to
say-
Shanghai.
You cannot love everybody just through YouTube.
Yeah.
And then you can go there.
For me, it's okay. If I go there, no use. I couldn't understand too. But for
Sure.
Rosie, it's very important to go there.
Sure.
Ya kan? Dia bahasan to go there for the legal aspect.
Yeah.
You need to go.
And then we can, from then on, we can build up some sort of an action plan together. We are particularly interested on this particular aspect because of such a low coverage in urban area in Indonesia.
I think
Very
you could
low.
start from the JK study. You could learn from the study.
Yeah.
What kind of thing you could optimize this study. I think so. We start from there, and we could decide what project we have to start this year. The important is we don't want to spend our money just for DED design.
You want quick results.
We are more ambitious than you think, you know. We don't like that again. We want is if you have study, we want to accomplish the project. Not only study. We have too many study in Jakarta. Transportation more than 22. Nothing happened. Study for wastewater, too many study.
Yeah.
We just waste our money for study.
Okay.
Now we use design and build.
Yeah.
It's better we use a design and build directly. Design and build. So it's more easy. Yeah, and we have got the permit from the LKPP, from
We can-
the Indonesian bidders wants to give us design and build. Like a hospital. Before we need 3 until 4 years to could use our new hospital. X-1 and DED and B. Now we ask the permit. So Jakarta will be the first province to do this design and build. So we just need 1.5 years to go to hospital in Koja. That's why I think public works is just the same, like a bridge, flyover, underpass, just design and build. We have so many good central government enterprise like Adikarya, terus kayak Ika, they go to very fast. Kayak itu yang Ciledug, yang jalan layang kita yang Blok M yang koridor 13.
Iya Pak. Ya.
Itu desain and build aja Pak, cepat Pak.
Kemarin udah datang Pak dari Kementerian
Wika,
Udah
desain
datang
and build
kita,
aja.
kita mau coba itu.
Ini cepat, jangan expense 1 mati ya expense 1.
Yeah.
Always expense 1 expense. Yeah, I think this is the same idea. We need a very ambitious, not a little ambitious.
Yeah.
We want to see one part of Jakarta clean. And we move another part.
We're very happy to support
We
you.
don't want just study the whole, until when? until we are not in the office. Change the new governor, the same again. You can't talk the same problem. The same.
And we want you to succeed, and we would like to be
Yeah, we thank you
contributing
for
to
what being sport with your experience in so many country, many city, and includes your sporting and fun. We could do it fast. Minggu depan atau
Yeah.
I can make next week.
Let's do that next
Ya, so aja Pak Rozi mungkin dari perhubungan juga masih ikut.
Yeah.
Sekalian kan, yang mana
Yeah,
MRT, mana
we can
terus
manage
conducting.
growth.
Ya betul-betul kita bikin banyak tunnel-tunnel itu tau, kayak luar negeri kan.
Iya.
Untuk pengolahan air, ducting kabel-kabel dia cepat.
Manhole.
Kita pilih aja, sungai sama sungai saling berhubungan juga kan, ya kan?
Iya.
Yang mana buang ke mana. Harus betul-betul kerjain.
So you can feel the atmosphere is very different now.
Not only study, kita langsung belajar kerjain.
I
Don't
really
look back, kita
interested
ngomong.
with this Shanghai approach for
Yes.
infrastructure.
Oh, you interesting? Go to Shanghai. It's different.
What we'll do, we'll come back to you quickly on this and look into what options we can provide for sharing some understanding about this. And we have some project ongoing in China now on this subject as well. So let's look into it. And you know what I feel the opportunity. I think the vaccines also from our side. We want a story of success as well because of the very low coverage of sewerage all over Indonesia. We seem to be not able to move it. The level of coverage for sewer in Indonesia is even one of the lowest in Asia. Even places like sometimes Pakistan, cities we have less sewer here than there. So something breakthrough has to be happening, not only for Jakarta, but since you have that interest, I think we can work together on helping that. The other area, of course, on this staging of sewerage is very important. For example, initially we can even look into the interceptor for all the rivers, just to make sure that the river are not polluted. And I think that can be quickly compared to the other part of it, which is the house connection and so on.
I think next week you make a presentation on what you have done, what as Cipta Karya. So you could get together, horologi juga mungkin yang dari PU ya. So you could together, cari aja bagian mana sudah selesai, dia kelihatan gitu Pak. Ya kita nggak mau lagi studi, kita tahu tapi nggak dikerjain. Kita tahu semua.
Yeah.
Semua tahu Pak. So we are very smart Pak. Everything we know Pak. The problem we know, solution we know, but never do anything.
No execution.
They got NATO in Indonesia. No action, talk only. We just talk. I'm tired about this.
The other area that we are observing, because our office is here, so observing what you've been doing on this actually relates to slum upgrading. One of the things that from the bank side, again, is our interest as well. We've been working with the government of Indonesia for the last 20 years on some of the areas. And lately, we're closely working with the government on community-based housing, as well as slum improvement. And we are particularly interested if we can have some engagement or discussion with you on sharing all those experience. For example, we work with the Cipta Karya for Jogja earthquake recovery. That the government, for the first time in Indonesia, able to build 300,000 houses in 18 months. One of the fastest ever in the history.
I have to say, it's, for me also, sometimes I also get frustrated like you about slow results.
Yeah.
But this one is one where I went 3 or 4 times, and each time I go there, a whole new area of houses is built. It's impressive. It's really impressive. You should go visit.
How about for at least I think it's not
What's a Merapi?
how about the vertical housing, like apartment?
I think the challenge part is actually to engage the people. I think that's where, yes, we need combination of things. We need an area that is improved. Some area you need a high rise, but you also want to keep some part of Jakarta remain to be Betawi.
Yeah.
So you don't want to have everything become like that. You want people to be mix of different kind of strata. So the challenge, I think, is to put a platform of communication with the community. So not just building. I think building is the easy part of the process. The most difficult part is having communication with the people. But that cannot be ad hoc, just visit. It has to be a platform whereby you continue engaging with them, managed by the government. Yes, of course we can work with NGO, but nothing can replace a partnership between government and their community. And I think that, again here, Cipta Karya has been experienced in Jogja to build that 300,000 houses in 18 months. It's incredible fast. Just imagine it's the whole city on a new, after earthquake. Yeah. So my suggestion again, if we can have technical discussion at the level of technical initially, to see how to establish the platform first, so that you can then do step at a time.
Marunda kan di Cipta Karya. Marunda. Some of the Marunda lower cost apartment is from Cipta Karya.
Yeah. But the problem about the attack right away as if is only just a building, but it is not the building. It is actually getting agreement of everybody is the key to that success. And once we get that agreement, the move is much faster. So this is an area that we're just interested on building that together, if at all, helping you on establishing that platform.
Kita di Trisakti itu ada kemarin, yang soal mau coba Pademangan Barat, satu FD itu ada. the same. We have once worked with the University of Trisakti
Yeah,
in Pademangan Barat,
yeah,
one RT,
Yeah.
one sub-district.
correct.
Itu they want to develop the house dari masyarakatnya.
Yeah.
What the type, have a business,
Mm.
make a kooperasi. They could sustainable to maintain
Mhm.
all this building.
Mm.
I think ini aja, ini satu topik. We have to find another time.
Mhm.
Pak panggil perhubungan, cipta karya lagi, perumahan. Ya sama beliau untuk bahasan aja itu soal untuk rumah. Nah, kita punya tanah banyak dan Mogot ada.
Mm.
Kita punya tanah cukup besar kayak di Angke kita ada, kayak di Muara Baru ada. Ya kita mau pindahkan mereka, mungkin kita perlu panggil masyarakatnya, udah didata, udah kita matang, undang. Ya, kita kasih tahu kita mau bangun seperti ini. Dia minta apa kan? Kayak minta pertokoannya apa. Tapi jelasnya dia bisa duduk di waduk. Kita harus pikirkan dia apa.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yang bisa panggil mereka itu. Saya bukan cari tukang nyewain, percuma. Masih yang asli tinggal situ. Tapi umumnya sih kalau kita bicara mereka tuh mau yang penting tidak jauh dari tempat
Yeah,
tinggal yang
of course.
lama.
Yeah.
Masih ada usaha, masih ada usaha.
Basically,
They don't want to move far.
far away because they have to be there. Because people attached to work, not to the house.
Iya.
That's the principle. People attached to work, it's not to the.
Yeah, like Marunda.
Yeah.
Marunda we have industrial estate or economic zone.
Mm.
Free economic zone in Marunda. So we move the people from the Pluit to this lower cost apartment in Marunda. We also provide them a job,
Yes, important.
this industrial.
Yeah.
So that's why they feel happy.
Mhm.
We provide them a school.
Yes, yes.
Now they want to develop more, maybe could absorb the 30,000 employee. That's why we want to move many from the different bank people to the different housing, you move here. But for the other, we develop a lower cost housing in that place. We just purchased the land in Muara Baru. We have to buy 2.2 hectare.
Again, I guess here another one that perhaps if anytime anybody goes to Jogja, just let us know. We can then have, I know Jogja is not the same as Jakarta at all, but philosophically it's the same thing. It's about platform of communicating.
The experience also came from Aceh, right? From the
Yeah.
reconstruction, because you had all these people displaced, needed to build very quickly, and that experience really informed them.
Bangun kampung, kita kan beda kampung.
Exactly, yeah. And if they
Beda
can
kampung.
somehow, again, we would be happy to facilitate any, if you want to visit the sites in Jogja, whenever somebody's in
Bisa
Jogja.
atur orang di perumahan.
Yeah, saya
Yeah, so, yeah, and I think that things look to be complicated because 8 people here trying to think about the whole 5 million. But if you get 5 million people, each one to think about one problem, then you can solve it. That's the concept. And rather than all of us only thinking we should solve the problem, we should sit together with the people and get it solved together. And I think that is the challenge, is that platform of communication, putting Jakarta into boxes, and each box you work as a platform, so that each one of them can move in different speed, but they're all moving forward.
You're actually going on Sunday, so if somebody wants to come along with that.
Anyway, maybe another discussion could help you on this issue. Yeah.
Mungkin kita discuss dulu.
Yeah.
Apa? Bring a presentation, so
Yeah.
George, you want to maybe also briefly mention to the Vice Governor our support, I think, on the BRT, on the bus.
ITDP,
Yes.
you support ITDP.
Yes, yes. And we've been supporting that to look into various options on that support as well, on the transport. And another part that we are also recently sent you another information about the use of normal Kenap Ganjil.
Yeah, we have read that.
You have received that?
That's why we maybe have to postpone this
Correct,
idea.
correct.
Yeah,
Because we have
postpone this
also
idea.
have many experience on this field as well.
Yeah.
And in many countries, these are not the best option to go. So we are looking also another engagement on that together with OZIT, working together on looking into some possibilities on transport and helping you on this field. So I was thinking the option again, if we have some discussion over that transport in more deep, in depth, in technical level, then we can formulate our support in a better way than the existing one.
One debate, of course, we are also supporting at the national level is the whole discussion about the fuel subsidy, right? Which in essence is very closely linked to environmental pollution and congestion and traffic and so on. And so we're very encouraged by the president trying to move in this direction, but again, it requires some political courage to do that. And I think there were some suggestions that if DKI also takes a strong lead in this and basically says, give us some of the fuel subsidies, we can use that money to implement social schemes.
Yeah.
I think you would set such an example. This would be politically so important that you would have repercussions nationwide. This is probably one of the smartest moves you can make from the environmental point of view, from the equity point of view, from the congestion. It's relatively simple to do. And there are many suggestions on how you can spend money through cash transfers, very popular. And you would transform Indonesia.
I met Mr. Jerawati, our energy minister,
Yeah.
in the Ogo Festival. He's a Balinese, saw me. After finished the festival, he said like this to me, "You are right. You said you want to make the Jakarta no subsidy premium fuel for the whole Jakarta city. You have to keep going." I said, "Why you central government don't want to say this? Nobody have a courage to do this. Only me as a government official say like this publicly." I said, "Jakarta, well, everybody blame me. I don't care," but it's true.
Yes, it's true.
But the important is we have to provide, we don't optimize our BRT first. That's why this year in our planning we want to increase 1,000 Transjakarta. And the purchase, we use our budget 450 units. 150 is articulated, 300 is a single bus. 150 is articulated, and this is investigation bidding from the operator directly. Maybe 153. 274. They spend almost 700, and still 300 again. We want to change our rule again. The advertising. Advertising on the bus is too cheap. Only 50 million per year. Too cheap. You could imagine one bus Gerbong 1.8 billion rupiah for 1 year advertising outside and inside of this Gerbong train cards there.
But when you see the original in Bogota, in Colombia, it's also interesting that they don't just have very nicely articulated buses that are air conditioned and so on, but they also, it's very clear that the buses always have priority, so they can always go. They don't get stuck at the roundabouts with the other cars.
Keep budgeting for the variant.
They also do interesting things, they go, actually the lanes don't go in parallel with the traffic, they go against the traffic, so the cars don't use the lane because then they crash and crash.
Yeah, we have tried the contraflow, but we have a difficulty.
And they don't allow any parallel buses to go, no other bus company. So everybody wants to use a bus, must use that bus, there's no other bus. And over time they've really displaced the traffic, the normal traffic. So this is the one, basically what they've made is there's very little alternative, there's plenty of supply, and the middle class now uses it. So people who wear a suit like you, they also go in the bus now. It's very good.
But don't worry about that. Now the new governor and vice governor, many action for the increasing the quality of the buses.
Yes.
More into park and drive.
Also park and drive.
We will try to ask all the shopping center owners to let us use the parking area with a very cheap price for the whole day, maybe only maximize 15,000 rupiah. So many people when they got in a traffic jam, they will park in the mall, but the ferry only a fixed price for the whole days.
Very
They
nice.
could be parked and use
That's
this
Yes.
price. But the important is like all the corridor 1, people not happy. We just increase maybe 70,
66.
66 articulated bus, the new articulated bus. So become more convenient, the time schedule, everything is okay. But like Dan Mogot still have a problem.
Yeah. But
Dan
this-
Mogot, many people from Tangerang. Now this year maybe want to increase maybe 60 or 70 articulated.
76.
Yeah, if from the west side, from Tangerang, and we also open from Bekasi. We asked the mega mall, the shopping center owners to spot us. So the mall in Bekasi become the park and ride with cheap price. Put a feeder, get in the, so from the east side, have a one. Now the problem from the south side is Bogor. We still
Already.
face a little problem here before, yeah.
But not already well.
Already well. But some of the sets, you use the wrong terminal, have the biggest,
Yeah.
itu
Because
daerah apa tuh?
the
Apa tulis kemarin? Aku lupa.
Bubulak atau Baranang?
Bugulak Baranang Siang ya?
Baranang Siang ini still under construction.
Ada construction ya?
Yeah. So all
From there is better, many people there.
yeah, better. But now all the bus move to the Bubulak for temporary.
Oh, for temporary,
Yeah.
Bugulak, oh, oke. Tapi bukan berarti ditolak preman kan?
Ya pada waktu awal itu lah.
But he also, he could manage the preman.
It's always on the public ground. It's the biggest problem is the
Yes.
payment. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
That's
yes.
why they all carry weapons.
Oh, okay, when you see, bring a shotgun.
But sometimes also giving a solution to Preman is another way of going. Is communicating with them. It's actually another one. Because they also have no choice sometimes.
He put them to be a parking official.
That's what we did in Block M. So they're becoming
Nah,
part
itu
of
dia
that.
pasar baru.
The Preman is the hoodlums.
Yeah.
The hoodlums. But I'm just intrigued by what Pak Stefan was saying about the no subsidy for Jakarta fuel. I was just wondering if you are somehow interested to look some analysis on that and see what the money can be used. If
Oh, you already have this.
no, I was just thinking, is anything we can do to help you to conceptualize that and see what can be done with that money?
Yeah,
That
it's
is a
a
part of
good
it.
idea. So we could talk this data.
Because you know, from our perspective globally, we're also interested in this because ultimately our goal is to help reduce poverty. And fuel subsidies is one of the most unequal things you can do. So, you know,
It's not about justice. Subsidy is not
you
justice.
give, you know, 1 million rupiah to every car owner per month, and only 10,000 rupiah to people who have no car. So it's very fair.
TPOT dah mulai belum? TPOT.
You know, the main experiences I have, including in Indonesia, how the cash could instead be used.
Tapi itu mesti coba dikaji. Itu gampang kan? Kalau kita tambah subsidi minyak di Jakarta,
Kan kita bisa ambil uangnya untuk
kita minta ke pusat,
uangnya.
uangnya tolong kasih kita infrastruktur. Soalnya nanti untuk IPAL, untuk apa, untuk dana untuk perumahan. Kita mesti hitung angkanya biar jelas ajukan itu.
Dan mungkin juga kita kebetulan we are interested on this because of the climate change for various reasons.
Yeah.
So we would be happy to help you to look into some analytical data and information, and then
Kapan
provide.
bisa dapat kita? If you do this.
Maybe Prem can help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, we will try to do it very quickly initially and start a conversation with you on this. Perhaps if you talk on the TV and on the thing, look,
Yeah.
this is the money, this is the fact,
Yeah.
so people cannot say anything else. I mean, what can they
Mr.
say?
Jerawacik, Mr. Jerawacik asked me to keep talking. I said,
Yeah, let's try to do that.
I think
Yeah.
you know, infrastructure is difficult because it takes many years and many studies and so on. But this is
Very quick.
simple.
Everybody will blame the right. Don't have anybody want to talk about this, but I said I want to talk. It's talk about the truth.
Correct,
Yes.
correct.
And what we found is actually, even if you do something simple like give a cash transfer to the poor people,
Yes.
it is actually a good thing. People always have a bad impression because they they think it's corruption and influence and so on.
No.
But it actually works. In many countries, including in Brazil, for instance, it has lifted many people out of poverty. It works very well. And including the experience in Indonesia has actually been very good. So what you could do is almost like a political deal. You could say, give me the subsidy, I'm not using it for fuel, but I make sure that it goes to the poor. It's a very simple thing to do, can be done very simply, and it's very popular.
Exactly. So what we can do by saying, okay, this is the option. The option. If you give this, we will move from the rich this much, so many hospital, so many this and so many this. Now that people saying the hospital is not enough room and so on, so we can actually discuss in that language. So I think we would be very happy to prepare something on that.
And you solve many problems at the same time. You help the government reduce its budget deficit.
Yeah.
You improve the environment. You reduce your traffic. You help with the trade balance.
Yes.
Many things that the government cannot do. And then the president has to follow. If you lead, the president has to follow.
Yeah. Let's try to do
President will have a time next year. Change.
You can do this.
So this can be very fast. This can be very fast. Yeah, let's.
You don't need
Yeah.
Nanti kita langsung itu kemacetan lebih terasa itu.
Traffic restraint itu Pak.
Traffic restraint.
So maybe, Pastor, maybe we can actually look into
Sure.
our team would.
Tapi naik bus juga harus 10% dari gaji, beli tiket langganan gitu. Jadi dia bebas naik bus, dia mesti ngomong sama Kopaja. Dia beli Kopaja bulanan, jadi harus begitu langganan, panggil Kopaja, dia naik ke kita sama. Ya, terus naik, kalau dia naik Transjakarta sama, pokoknya ada gratis langganan aja. Bedanya langganan yang Kopaja sama dengan kita langganan, cuma dia bisa naik Transjakarta gratis. Jadi langganan Transjakarta 300.000 misalnya. Kan itu kan gaji orang naik Transjakarta kan udah rata-rata itulah. Mungkin dia 300.000 pulang per sebulan.
Nah, kalau yang kelas menengah kita itu kira-kira 7,5 juta.
Iya.
Ya, makanya kalau kita, tapi kan kalau kita paksa itu ada juga yang kecil naik kan.
Yang kecil kira-kira 4,5.
Sekarang tiket 3.500. Kalau dia naik 7.000 sehari, 7.000. Kalau dia kali 25 hari,
50.000.
Subsidize basically.
makanya lebih baik.
Tariff of the bus.
Ya kan?
Subsidize.
Kita kasih uang.
But then increase the tariff of the bus.
Kita
I think yes.
subsidi di situ kan. Jadi kamu langganan hanya mungkin UMP 2,2 juta. Baik kita kan hanya bayar 220.000, Anda bebas naik bus kemana saja.
Tepat sasaran.
Ya kan?
Langsung.
Nah cuma bedanya apa? Dia belum bisa naik Kopaja, belum naik yang lain.
Nanti kita integrasikan Pak.
Hanya Kopaja, dia bisa naik kita gratis.
Ya.
Jadi orang mulai beli langganan.
Kopaja kita mau kasih.
Well, if just on this, I'm just interested in this. If, for example, we work on this little bit, and you can always, even just for independency a little bit, you can, that we also have our own name as a World Bank, that we have certain analysis as well. Just so that it doesn't look like as if somebody's interest, you can source it, the information from several places. We can actually also look into the next stage on how to distribute the funds to the poor, because we have some experiences on that as well. But then, just maybe if we can meet you at some point in the next few, and then let's go into it and what
I think
step we
Pak
can
Hasan will adjust,
Okay.
more easy ya.
take. Okay, good, yeah.
Pak Hasannya is
Sure.
economy assistant.
Okay.
Once we have sufficient
Yeah.
information,
And then we can discuss that.
So we have
Yeah.
to do this ambitious thing.
not more ambitious, but
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, we want to.
Ambitious for the people welfare, why not?
Why not?
Like your success is our success.
Thank you very much for being for
Okay.
And thank you for finding the time.
Sorry, I have another visitor.
Okay, thank you so much.
Tadi Pak Hasan mesti punya nomor telepon sudah ada ya? Sudah punya ya? Teleponnya punya ya Pak ya?
we celebrate 60 years of collaboration between
Here, oh yeah, maybe we can have. Mr. Governor would come.
Thank you.